Yo, what's going on, everyone? It's Logan from Calling Our Shop, back with some more MLB picks on this Tuesday, August 3rd. Guys, let's get after it today. Let's beat Vegas at their own game. We're not messing around. We are gonna win some money. Speaking into existence, right? I've been saying it for a while, but it's coming true today. If by any chance you're watching this video and you're not subscribed, why not go ahead and subscribe? It really helps us grow this channel. And again, we are not just an MLB Picks channel, thank the Lord, right? We're also coming out with all sorts of football videos. Austin is cranking out the NFL content daily. Stay tuned for that. Go watch some of his videos. He does an excellent job on them and really gets me hyped for NFL. He'll be doing NFL and fantasy football videos. I'll be doing college football. Again, great time. Yes, I am counting down the days till baseball season is over because it's been rough. But we'll still get after it today. And also, look at all of our COS All-Stars all over the screen. You guys are the real MVPs, the real lifeblood of this channel, and the real reason we wake up and do these picks. Again, we appreciate you. Austin and I can't thank you enough. Let's do a recap of last night. Milwaukee run line, cash that one. Good job, Brewers. Baltimore Yankees game over. Nope. Baltimore did all the scoring. Yankees, best I can do is one run. You trash cans. Toronto first five. Nope, that was an L. They ended up losing the game outright. Sorry to anybody that tried to bet the juice minus 300 money line. That's what happens in baseball. I've told you this enough. And Tampa Bay game under. Nope, and whenever I pick an under, it turns into a home run derby, just fireworks. That's why I'm not touching any over-unders today in the games. It's just really infuriating to me to see the games that I thought would be high scoring, not quite hit that number. But it's okay. Guys, again, baseball, very long season, very frustrating and very difficult. Maybe you don't play all my picks, right? But maybe there's some that speak to you. And where are we starting? Astros versus Dodgers. I'm taking Astros money line, plus 152 odds. Guys, this is one I just could not resist. You don't make the Dodgers such high favorites. No, the Dodgers are big letdowns. Do you remember them in my graveyard a couple days ago? Yeah, I mean they lose when they're favorites. And Houston, 58% win percentage on the road. That is third best in the majors. So here they are on the road, right? Houston is just a great juggernaut. First in hits, first in runs, and first in Ks. Yeah, I mean, you look at the starting pitching matchup, and it is McCullers versus Buehler. But I'm telling you, if McCullers isn't his erratic self, if he reverts back to some of his more earlier pitching where he was going out there and being very solid, Houston will can and will win this game. McCullers 4 and 1 earned runs in each of his last 3 starts. So obviously, right, being plus 152, Astros probably shouldn't win this game. But can they? Right? Do they have opportunities? When you're betting baseball, you got to ask yourself, is this something I'm willing to put money on for value's sake? Sure, absolutely. Walker Buehler 0, 1, and 2 earned runs in each of his last 3 starts. Buehler, solid pitcher, right? Nothing to really complain there. But he can certainly give up some hits. And you know what? The Dodgers bullpen, they got the advantage over Houston. But can they come in there and sell? I've seen it before. I've been a Dodgers bettor before, and just like watching the bullpen just in agony, right? Then this happens a lot, right? Game 1 of the series. That's also what this is. This is going to be a heck of a series. I'm very excited for it. Game 1's unpredictable. As you saw yesterday, how many underdogs won? This happens all the time in the majors. You have to pick and choose when you want to pick underdogs. And you know what? I'm riding Astros. Astros, super profitable for me all year. And at that plus 152, I'm sorry. I just got to bet it. I don't care. You know what? Can McCullers go out there and put up a solid outing, right? Just give up 7 earned runs or something crazy? Sure. So I talked myself into that pick. And moving on to our next pick, a couple player props for you. Because, guys, let's have some fun on this channel, right? Let's look at some lines that we believe could be winners. Phillies versus Nats. I'm taking Corbin under 4.5 Ks. Plus 105. First of all, Pinnacle has this at minus 119 for the under. So Pinnacle is a very sharp book. For any of you that don't do any odds comparison, I challenge you to go ahead and do so. Our partner, Odds Jam, has really good comparison tools for picking the best odds. And you know what? When Pinnacle is at that minus 119, that makes me feel great that I got great value at plus 105 for the under. Corbin hasn't hit this mark in 5 straight. games. So there you go. It's a little bit of a trend pick, sure. 2, 4, and 3 Ks in each of his last 3 starts. Let's look at his innings pitched, right? Whenever you're picking a strikeout under, something good to look at. 5, 5 1/3, and 5 1/3 innings pitched. But he's not going 6, right? You know, to hit 5 Ks, I understand. You know, it's not that high of a number, but if you're only going 5 and 5 1/3, let's just say for argument's sake, you know, the Phillies, bunch of foul balls, right? Driving up his pitch count. He's not, you know what? He might not hit it, right? Versus the Phillies this year, 2 and 9 Ks. Okay, so they wedged the number, they wedged the line right in between them. So are we gonna get the 2 or are we gonna get the 9? All right, this number is low for a reason too, guys. So again, you look at what Pinnacle is telling us. Pinnacle, sharpest book there is. And I'm feeling really good about the value on that plus 105 under. So I'm locking that one in. And moving on to our next pick, Royals versus White Sox, another player prop. Cease strikeout total under 7.5 Ks, minus 158. Now pause. I know what you're gonna say. Minus 158 is pretty juiced, but there's an opportunity. You know, some of you might have multiple bucks, right? You know, this is a common thing. DraftKings has this line at 5.5 for the over at minus 145 odds. So there is an opportunity to middle, right? I just thought I'd bring out that little opportunity because you know what, guys? So if he hits the under and the over on both, you will be a winner on both. Just saying. I've done it before and been a winner. So no starting pitcher has had 8 Ks in the last 16 games versus Kansas City. So that we're going back to that 7.5 line. You know what? This is just a recipe for Cease not to hit it, right? Kansas City is 4th in Ks. They don't strike out a lot. I love picking against the Royals, and then they love not striking out and scoring lots of runs on me. I definitely think there's a lot of factors that can work against Cease today. You know, high pitch count, all that sort of stuff. And if you look at his last 10 games, he's only hit this number twice in the last 10 games. So again, the under makes a lot of sense for me, and there is a middle opportunity there. If you want to go check it out on DraftKings. The time I'm recording this video, like I said, minus 145 on the over 5.5 Ks. And moving on to our next pick, Braves versus Cardinals. I'm taking Cardinals money line plus 110. I couldn't resist. St. Louis 9-5 as home underdogs. That's a 64% cash rate, and that is second best in the majors. So first of all, when you're picking underdogs, and especially home underdogs, let's start with ones that have a good cash rate, right? Because definitely is going to be profitable for us. Fried is on the mound for Atlanta. 2, 4, and 0 earned runs in each of his last 3 starts. Last time he faced St. Louis, 7 innings pitched and only 1 earned run. So we know why Atlanta's favored, right? Fried went out there and cooked the Cardinals pretty well. But we also got Lester on the mound for the Cardinals, making his debut. 3, 0, and 3 earned runs in each of his last 3 starts. Okay, Lester, he's kind of up and down. He is an up and down pitcher. And versus Atlanta, he's had 1 good showing and 1 mediocre showing. 1 and 3 earned runs versus the Braves on the air. So can Lester go out there and put up a solid game, keep us in it, right? And maybe the Cardinals bats get to Fried, being at home, obviously playing in the comfort of their own ballpark. Can the Cardinals get us that underdog cash? Look, guys, game 1 of series. How many times do I have to preach this to you? It's not the time to pick favorites. It really isn't. I've had a whole almost year of betting, and I cannot tell you how many underdogs win in game 1. It's just like that, and then usually the favorite will come in and pendulum swing back to game 2. This happens, right? But I'm really liking the Cardinals. I like what they did for us a couple days ago when they did cash that money line for us. We really needed that. And again, that's why I'm riding Cardinals in this one. Again, they have the bats to do it, and they can definitely get to Fried. And moving on to our last pick, guys. Yes, it's a no-run first inning. I thought I'd take a stab at it just because, you know what, this is still Nerfy Nation. And I know and we have to have a little bit of fun on this channel. Giants versus Diamondbacks. I'm taking a no-run first inning plus 100 odds. Okay, yeah, first of all, I know what you're going to say. Logan, look at the high over under. Yes, I know it is high, and I know if you're picking the no-run first inning, I've conventionally told you to start with the lower games. Well, that's not anything anymore, because yesterday a lot of the people in the Discord were on the Mets no-run first inning. Yeah, how'd that work out for you? The quick four runs in the first inning, I believe. Yeah. So it really doesn't matter as much as you think, the no run first inning over under. What matters is how good are these two teams in first inning runs scored, right? Arizona 29th in first inning runs. They're top of the order. Definitely does not scare me. And they are facing Cueto today. Cueto 0-3 and 1 earned runs in each of his last 3 starts. Cueto has been solid, right? He's definitely been pitching better of late, and I definitely think he has a chance to get us those 3 outs we need for the no run first inning. Madison Bumgarner is on the mound for Arizona, 2-1-1 earned runs in each of his last 3 starts. Yes, I know San Fran has a good top of the order, and I know they are high up there in first inning runs. But my one of the sites that I use to get a lot of these projections and get to a lot of the stats, OddsShark, they're another really good site. If you've never used OddsShark, go ahead and check them out. They think this is going to be a low-scoring game, right? The over-under is set to that 9.5. They believe that this could be like a 3-2 game, and if they believe it's low-scoring, their computer projections are right a good amount of the time. I don't know their win percentage, but I do sometimes look at them and I do say, do they think it's going to be lower scoring? And when you have 2 starting pitchers that you don't love and they're not aces, that's usually when the no-run first inning is hit a lot of the time this year. I trust me, guys, it's counterintuitive, but at that plus 100 odds, I will certainly take a stab at it and lock that one in. NRFI Nation, can we fly the flags in chat? If you're a COS All-Star, you certainly can, and I would love to see them, so we're going to lock that one in. Let's do a recap of our picks. Astros money line, Corbin strikeout total under, Cease strikeout total under, Cardinals money line, and the no-run first inning in Giants versus Diamondbacks. Thank you guys so much. You guys are the absolute best community. I hope we can win some money today. As always, let me know your favorite plays down below in the comments. I love to hear what you guys are playing. Let's get after it today.